Alright, so this is Falsimer. Thank you for joining me. Sorry for the slow start. This is Faeria, which is some kind of, look at that, collectible card game where you also have this battlefield where you place things on. And this game is in early access, and you can buy it now, but it will be free to play. Looks like they're summoning a creature. Okay, so they can summon anywhere on their territory. I know a very little bit about this game, based on watching my little brother play it. He's the one who introduced me to it. Fairly standard, you know, if you've played Hearthstone or I think this is kind of similar to what Magic looks like. It's got the little slashes instead of, but yeah. Anyway, it seems fairly standard. Build lands to summon. I thought I did that already. All right, I've clicked on it. I summoned it there. All right, it's a 2/4, so it will trade well with that 3/2. In case you didn't know, I do have some experience with games like Hearthstone I played for a while. So not everything here is new to me. But I figured I'd play through the tutorial and have that up just in case other people hadn't seen it. Or were not familiar with this type of game. Boop, boop. So it seems like the objective is to get to your opponent's face and destroy it. And for some reason, even though they're pretty much like choosing all our moves for us, they still have to give us the advantage of having twice as much health as our opponent in the beginning. That's kind of lame. Protect me, Squire. Alright, this is a big old guy. Okay, so one of the things that is very interesting about this game is that your mana, or Faeria as it's called, roll credits, that's the name of the game, that can be saved up in between turns. Oh, see, now they're not choosing it. Well, I'm going to put it here and here so that they can't put land there or there and summon creatures on my face. Alrighty. They are slow. For a, bots usually play a bit quicker than this. Oh, look at this trash talk here. Alright. And I can only put this here, but that will kill them next turn unless they put something there to stop me. Kind of seems unfair. Well, it is unfair. There's no reason I should lose, and now I've won. But what if I don't? What happens if I don't do what they want me to do? Can they do anything about it? Looks like they just keep playing crappy creatures. Alright, enough of that. That's the basic tutorial. Build lands, summon creatures on your lands, and try and kill your opponent. Wow, we got a farm boy. Woody woo. And a walking fortress. I'd like to look at that. I can't see it. Okay, so it's the whole prologue is like a 5-quest thing. That's similar to Hearthstone, which had quite a few entry-level quests. Got it. So, these are wells. We can get extra mana from them. I've learned from watching, you're not going to control all the wells. And again, they have half as much health as I do. So, you have to have a creature next to the well in order to harvest the Faeria, and it looks like they have to wait a turn before they can gather. Gathers automatically, that's nice. Well, I'm gonna go and put my 6-drop right next to them. See what they can do about it. I thought this guy was gonna gather automatically. Did I miss something? Am I confused? I mean, I could just fight both of you. And I'd still come out on top. This is a 5-drop, 3-drop. That's 8 mana to my 6. Still a good deal. Oh, but I can just drop this prairie yak here. Oh, but then my guy is stuck. Oh, this guy did gather. Okay. Well, I can't tell when I'm getting this Faeria. Is it the beginning of my turn? It looks like it because he just gathered that. Uh-oh. He's moving in. Deal 1 damage to a creature. Why? What a perfect card. I was going to sack my farm boy into him, but can I move and then attack? Yes, I can. Okay. So we're going to go more offensive rather than defensive, because this isn't too big a threat. It will be very annoying, but we don't have our Steamforge Enforcer available over there to kill it. But we have this thing. Just plonk that baby down. I don't really know what the point of having... I guess those lands give us more room to move around. And it looks like you can move and then attack. Don't think you can attack and then move, but I haven't really seen that yet. Looks like we will have lethal next turn because we've got 8 damage available. Unless he puts that there, in which case we... Well, I'm just going to trade that away. Move in and start attacking his face. And it is confirmed. You can move and then attack, but not attack and then move. And you can see he's cut off this section of the map by building his lands there, and that means I can't get out there to build the lands. Oh, so it looks like you can build next to your own creatures, so I would have to cross his land in order to get to it. Interesting. We win. What deep throat grizzly. And a thyroid problem. This guy looks cool. I like Ents and talking tree creatures. I believe that forest stuff is like one of the classes of characters in this, and I think they're aggressive, which is kind of cool. Usually, like the forest is all defensive and stuff, but here it's the rush deck, from what I've heard. I want to build off this direction because I've been going the other way the whole time. Okay, so it looks like we're just playing plains, right? Okay, and see, this one's green. It's got a green background, but also it has right next to the I wish I could point to my screen. Right next to the mana cost, it has a 1 forest hexagon requirement. And we can make that here. Then they have to be summoned on those forests. So you have to control 1 forest, and that's where you summon them from. Uh-oh. That thing could be dangerous. Okay, 1 special land, 2 neutral. Interesting. Well, this guy requires a whole heck of a lot of forest. It'll take forever to get that amount of forest. I don't think he's worth playing at this point in the game. Oh, you can only move 1 at a time. So this is going to be a 4-3 by the time I get to it. Or a 3-4 rather. Yeah. So we'll want this guy over there as soon as possible to... Oh, wait, no. I'll get there next turn, so... I would have been able to kill it with this thing. Oh! Well, now it's got 2 extra health. That's a problem. Okay. Well, we can just go and pop that. Looks like it'll trade evenly. But yeah, instead of going for this big creature, we're just gonna keep making neutral lands and dump our creatures on his face. Gift create oh, at random. That's interesting. So gift is something that comes into effect when you play it. Only when you play it. So if this gets summoned, it won't trigger. Very similar to Battle Cries in Hearthstone. Alright, now we've cut him off. And I guess we'll stand here on his forest and trade. And move our Grizzly Bear in. And summon more creatures. See, this guy seems a lot better than this guy. Because 5 forests is a big old requirement. But you only need 2 for this and 6 mana. And that seems a lot easier to get. And his stats, I think, are better. I don't know. Well, now we're on his face, and we're going to win next turn. There, I'll create a forest. Are you happy? We had lethal. And we didn't take advantage of that. Well, we'll give our weakest creature a little buff. So, we could have used this to give our one of these creatures more stats and then attacked, but it didn't end up mattering, so that's fine. some things. Tree hugging. Oh, another forest person. Asshat. Or Hashat. What is that thing? It's like a giraffe. I don't know. Maybe it's just a person. Could be. There were those people who would put the rings around their necks. Don't know where that is. That's somewhere with tigers, though. That people. They would put rings around their necks and slowly, over the course of years, put more and more until they elongate their neck to ridiculous proportions. Create a prairie and gain 2 mana. That seems good. And looks like I can put these here immediately. Cool. Again, I'm not seeing too much structure. There's a structure builder. Tiki Totem. First time each turn, structures can't move or fight back. Okay. Summon a creature, it gains stuff. Interesting. I need to attack that structure. Yeah, no crap. Alright, it looks like they're giving us a lot more forest cards, so we're gonna use that. And we've blocked off our yak. Whoopsie. We have a teacher. That's a lot of good stuff. Now let's see. This is a structure, and it's a card that is shaped differently than this one. Wait. Okay, this one's got pointy edges. So that's a structure. Also, it has no attack value. Production does something at the start of each of your turns. And this is a spell, because it's got the weird, funny, jagged shape. Okay. I think we got it. That seems pretty good. We'll put this here. And again, dang it, we've blocked off all our creatures. Oh, and he's building straight into the heart of my base. So we need to build some defensive lands here. Elderwood Hermit. Last Words, I'm assuming, is like a death rattle. Yep, does something when it dies. That's problematic. Okay, can we kill it? Yes. Didn't actually count to make sure. Alright, we'll put this guy over here, but he's probably going to be not doing much for a while. Oh, maybe he'll be defending. Oh yeah, our farm boy is stronger now. So this only gives a bonus to creatures. So if we can put this here, put one here, we can just go and knock that out without it being a problem. And these require 2 forests each, so that's why we can't cast them, even though we have plenty of Faeria. Pot of Greed. Yep. Falcon Dive. Do they have something with 1 health? I don't see it if they do. Can move that there. We'll move this guy slightly closer and then whack him. And then build a forest. Oh, it looks like you can build forest over your regular stuff. Ah, we can finally cast these spells. But I'm not going to yet, since, oh, what if they have Falcon Dive? Maybe that's what they're trying to show me. Okay, I'll give this guy a little buff. Just to keep him out of dangerous range for Falcon Dive. Oh boy. If we can get a forest up here, which we can. Oh, boo-hoo. Then we can drop this guy right there. Isn't that lovely? A 7/7 on his face. Beautiful. We don't really need the extra mana right now, so we'll start moving this guy towards the, well, maybe we should keep him here because our enemy could summon people in any turn. They both got 7. So I'll just clear the path for this guy. Oh, no, we didn't miss lethal this time at least. And looks like you can't go backwards to planes once you've upgraded something. See, this guy requires so many forests. Maybe, I think there's cards that let you build forests with their battle cries or gifts. Creatures next to taunting enemies must stay and fight. So we can't move away and we can't do anything else, but this guy's not next to the taunt. He should have put that taunt. Well, I guess since we can kill it easily, it doesn't matter. We're not going to forget this time. Yeah. Then deal damage to our own person, and that's how you BM the computer. Alrighty. Looks like they're giving us plenty of cards to start with. That's nice. And now we have to fight the Lord of the Nexus, Razion. Razion. Oh, it's a Raisin Man. Lovely. Good luck. Okay, so it's like when they made you fight Illidan at the end of the Hearthstone thing. I mean, well, yeah. They just throw you in against a bot that could actually defeat you. I'm going to try and stop comparing this to Hearthstone at some point, because that's kind of not fair for a new game. That you do that. Do we have forest here, explore here, and we can put our macer down and start production. Pretty good starting turn. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to try not to compare this too much to Hearthstone, because you should be looking at this as its own game. What did they just do? What was that? Create a lake, a forest, a mountain. Oh, interesting. So you summon this thing in and then it dies and it creates a bunch of land. That's cool. That's cool stuff. Okay. Well, we'll create a forest. Just because we'll need the forests eventually, and then start moving this guy inwards, and then we'll leave our farm boy here to start taking advantage of this Faeria well. Wow. That is a lot better than the 3 mana. Hold. Okay, so that's just a cheating card. Okay, 2 powers. You can now draw a card or gain 1 Faeria instead of making lands. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, we need more forest for that guy to come into play. And now we can have this guy come into play. Awesome. This should not be too difficult at all. But I don't know what other unfair cards he has. Please, I need Falcon Dive right now. Yeah, I bet that was meant to happen. But, you know, the top decks, they're real. We'll do this, and now that guy can come in, and this guy can still move forwards. Alright. Awesome, awesome. So mountains look like they do fiery cards. What? Oh my god. 10 damage to all your... Okay. Very funny. A 2-mana, 2-land, kill everything. What's that doing? Buffing them? We can go and destroy that. Well, I don't want to buff him up just yet because... Because if this guy's got a bunch of unfair removal, we don't want that to happen. Hey, a prairie yak. We'll put that here, and it will be able to gather mana next turn. Oh shoot! I done goofed. I let him get close. You can move 3 spaces in a straight line. That seems pretty strong. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well he'll only do 6 damage to us. Or destroy our production creature. But we need to make this forest so that we can summon this guy in to defend us. And we'll go over here with just the right amount of goodies. And we'll move this guy in here. Reduce. What? Oh. So if we can kill that thing, we'll pretty much get a free kill on this guy. Does it have anything else? No, it doesn't have taunt or anything. So it can only get towards us very slowly. Interesting. We might just be able to kill him. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you know what? I'm not really concerned with your avatar. Oh, and we can draw another card. Cool. We'll do that. Nice. A taunt creature, which we can drop somewhere eventually. Oh, he killed our creature. Well, we'll pop that there. And move this guy off of the forest. And he'll just hang out there protecting us again still. We don't really need the extra... I'll draw a card. Okay. Oh, almost forgot to attack. And we'll move over here. +2, +2. Well, we'll pop the taunt down again. And, oh, shoot. Need more mana. Well, I guess we'll trade and hope nothing bad happens. So we need more of this. Did we? We did forget to attack. But it's okay, because we can just Falcon Dive this and then win. So it looks like attacking his face was kind of silly, but we did manage to keep a creature over there and alive for long enough to win that way. Yeah, I've received an avatar. It's a little goofy face. Alright, we're a farm boy. Select 5 of them to build it. What? What? Can you... Okay. So instead of... being able to select 30 cards individually, you get these codexes, which seem to be clumps of cards that go together. Interesting. Well, Farm Boy's nice to take advantage of the little thingims, the Faeria wells. What's in this one? That's a very nice thing. That thing seemed pretty good, and that saved us at least once. What's this? Falcon Dive was very helpful. Campfire and Queen's Assassin. Death Touch, I assume, kills. Yep. Okay. And then, I love this guy. The Verduran Force. So we only need 2, growth. Let's see. Create 2 forests at random. Okay. That must be where the Thyrian grow. Okay, so, like, using this card makes it, much easier to, get the high number of forests you need to use some of this stuff. I don't think we need utility, though. Seedling. Yeah. That seems good enough. This is my new deck. And then we can go get some quests. Oh. And, I will be doing this, but not on camera. And since we've just completed the tutorial, well, we'll say it later. Okay, there wasn't anything else. Yeah, that's Faeria. Seems like it could be pretty fun. There's a whole new layer of strategy to it compared to other TCGs or CCGs, tradable or collectible card games. Because you've got the map that you build upon, and you can only drop cards at certain places, and if you're not careful, you'll let your opponent build a road straight up to your face and just summon creatures there. So, yeah, this could be fun. I haven't played Hearthstone in a while because I got tired of it, and maybe this will be the card game that I want and enjoy. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you'd like to see more. Yeah. There's a graphical glitch over here. It's an Ouroboros. It's eating its tail. But his little antenna keeps poking through his face. Or it was. Looks like it fixed itself, but it was doing that down there. Anyway, that is not important. Thank you for watching. And remember that I love you. And I'll see you again later. Bye.